What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and in this video I'll be giving my 4 best NBA player props for today's NBA slate. Now before we get into the 4 picks, guys, you guys can see, guys, we just had a massive day today. We swept going 10-0, which is just insane. You guys can see all the player props we had, and we cashed every single one of them, guys. You guys can see the slips that I played with. So we cashed his 2-man with LeBron James points and Vucevic's rebounds. And then you guys can see we cashed his 3-man. By the way, this was a free play on my Dabble account. So if you guys saw this and tailed, congratulations. You cashed out big on that. You can also see we also cashed his 3-man on Dabble. So yeah, it's just insane, guys, today. And you can also see we also cashed another 2-man on Vivid Picks. So overall, just a huge day, guys, up 14 units. So you guys can see, if you, for my $100 bettors out there, if you guys put $100 in every slip today, you guys made $1,400 in profit. So just insane. You guys can see in the VIP, you guys can see just in the wins channel. If you guys see in the wins channel here, you guys can see all the wins just pouring in from our VIP members, guys. You guys can see this was all from just today, guys. So if you guys are interested, because of the massive success we had today, I'll be giving 50% off to 10 people only, guys. So if you guys use code SWEEP, you guys use code SWEEP, or click on this link. The link will be in the pinned comment as the description. You'll get 50% off for 1 month. It's only $15 a month. You know, that's like 50 cents a day, guys. Extremely affordable. So, you know, if you guys are interested, you guys can check it out. And guys, if you guys want a free way to get VIP, you guys can use my affiliate codes here. So the code is bankroll Brian, guys. So you guys can use code bankroll Brian on either Dabble or Chalkboard, and then deposit the required amount, which is $25 for Chalkboard, and I think just $5. And you guys, and also place an entry. And then once you guys do that, email me with proof, and I'll hook you up with 30 days of free VIP. And then lastly, you guys can see, I always do a contest if the video reaches the like goal. So if this video gets 80 likes, I will also be giving away 30 days of free VIP to a random comment. So make sure to do that. And just an incentive to help boost the algorithm. Go comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that. Really appreciate it, guys. But yeah, just amazing day today, guys, and hopefully we can do it again. So jumping into my first pick, I'm taking Karl Anthony Towns, guys. So my first pick is going to be Karl Anthony Towns for his assists. So let's look at his assists, guys. So pulling up his assists here, I'm taking his assists over 2.5. So the reason I'm loving his 2.5 assists here, you guys can see, you know, amazing hit rate here. He's cashed it 7 out of 10 times. Last 20 games, he's cashed this only 10 out of 20 times with a 50% hit rate, so it does get worse in the last 20. But then if you guys filter with players, you guys can see Jalen Brunson is out. So if you guys take out Jalen Brunson, you guys can see he's cashed this 8 out of 12 times with a 67% hit rate. Now, if we look at the matchup against the Blazers are giving a decent amount of assists to Towns' position. And then if you guys also look, you guys can also see they are giving a decent amount of assists overall. If you guys go to head-to-head, guys, you guys can see that previously against the Portland Trailblazers, he got 4 assists on 10 potential assists, guys. So really loving the volume here. You guys can also see, it's not on props edge, but guys, Karl Anthony Towns gets majority of his assists under the rim here. He gets a majority of his assists under the rim, and the Trailblazers are really weak. They're leaking assists under the rim. So overall, I'm loving the matchup Cat has for his assists here, and yeah, taking his assists over 2.5. Next pick is gonna be in the Hawks versus the Bucks game. I'm taking Dyson Daniels. So I'm loving Dyson Daniels RA. I'm loving his RA here. So jumping into his RA, taking his RA over 10.5. You guys can see he's cashed it 7 out of 10 times. 70% hit rate, last 20 games. You guys can see he's only cashed this 11 out of 20 times with a 55% hit rate. But now he's facing the Bucks, guys. The Bucks are giving the 4th most rebounds to point guards and the 14th most assists to point guards. So he has a really good matchup here for assists and rebounds. If you guys look at his head-to-head, guys, head-to-head, he has absolutely dimed up and got boards against the Bucks. You guys can see he got 15, 16, 13, this season, guys. So yeah, I'm loving the data we're seeing here. Yeah, I'm loving the data here. You guys can also see similar players have gone over their lines. Cole Anthony, Davion Mitchell, Koulibaly, yeah, just similar players. Data looks really good. And if I let's pull up Dyson Daniels here. You guys can see, DraftKings. DraftKings is a very sharp sports book, and they're favoring the over at -135 odds. So the odds are already juiced for DraftKings. So with this point of data here, if DraftKings is favoring the over, then I love the over here as well. So yeah, that's loving Dyson Daniels' RA here. Third pick is gonna be Anthony Edwards. So Anthony Edwards, he sold us last time because KD elbowed him in the nose. So he was out for the first half, and then he came back second half. So he just didn't get the minutes to cash us. But definitely if he got his minutes, he would have cashed us 100%. But so I'm loving Anthony Edwards here. You guys can see the hit rate here, 5 out of 10 times. Last 20 games, 11 out of 20 times. So the hit rate is not the best, but if you guys look at the matchup, guys, the matchup is just amazing. So the Pistons are giving the 12th most points to the point guard position. But if you guys look at his play type analysis, you guys can see Anthony Edwards scores majority of his points in the pick and roll. And what's it called? Yeah, the Pistons are giving the 2nd most points to the pick and roll. You guys can also see Anthony Edwards loves scoring in isolation, scoring one-on-one, man-to-man. And you guys can see the Pistons also struggle against that play type. They're giving the 9th most points to point. Yeah, they're giving the 9th most points in isolation. So very good matchup. You guys can also see transition, spot up, handoff. More play types where Anthony Edwards scores his points, and you guys can see the Pistons also are below average. So loving the spot here for Anthony Edwards. You guys can also see what's it called? Yeah, the Pistons are also weak at defending above the break threes. You guys can see Anthony Edwards loves scoring from above the break. He's shooting a bunch of more threes this season. So you guys can see all that green, all that volume from above the arc. And then if you guys look at team defense, you guys can also see they're also below average at guarding threes as well. You guys can also see he also has a great matchup for scoring points in the paint, where the Pistons are giving the 4th most points in the paint. So overall, very good matchup. You guys can also see head-to-head. Guys, head-to-head, You know, he played 44 minutes, so that was probably an overtime game. But guys, he dropped 59 PR. So, oh my gosh, whoops. He dropped 59 PR, which is just insane. So yeah, I don't think they can slow him down. And you know, I'm running it back with Anthony Edwards PR. Last pick is gonna be Miles Bridges. So let's go to Miles Bridges. So I'm loving Miles Bridges' rebounds. So let's look at his rebounds. Let's go to his rebounds here. So I'm loving. No, we saw Miles Bridges at 6.5 rebounds in the VIP already, but you know, if you're getting plus money, I'll take it at 7.5 as well. But no one Dabble. This is why I love Dabble, guys. Dabble always has the best lines. You guys can see Dabble is still at 7, so we're getting push equity. So I would take it at 7. So you guys can see. Oh my! I keep clicking off tab, but you guys can see. You know, the reason I'm taking this is if you guys filter by injuries, you guys can see LaMelo Ball is out and Mark Williams is out. So if you guys take out Mark Williams and LaMelo Ball, you guys can see he's cashed his 7 out of 8 times, averaging 9.3 rebounds. And then if we just look at his previous games, you guys can see he just got unlucky here because Mark Williams was just stealing his boards. And you guys can see these games blowout, and then this was just bad matchup for Bridges. But yeah, so yeah, I just love the spot here. It's probably a simple play to look at. You know, they're giving. You guys can see the Pelicans are also they're ranked 20th in rebounds allowed. So there's not really much to analyze here. It's just the hit rate is just amazing with Mark Williams and LaMelo Ball being out. And definitely against the Pelicans. The Pelicans are a terrible defense, so definitely a bunch of rebound opportunities for Miles Bridges. So yeah, that was going to be my 4 picks. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and peace.